So we're getting a Flix Bus to Budapest from Sighisoara, and part one was a minibus to Sibiu, where we pick up the bigger bus, but looking like a private transfer. It's excellent. It's nice to see the side of the country from the road as well as the train. So it's our first Flix Bus experience. We got a minibus from Sighisoara, which turned out to be just the two of us in it, so it was like a private transfer. And then we're here at Sibiu, where we pick up a bus that's actually, the whole journey is Bucharest to Amsterdam, which would be one hell of a ride. We'll see what happens. This is us. It says it doesn't have a toilet on board. It's physically got one, so whether that's because the driver prefers us not to use it, I don't know. Just use the public toilets here in the bus station, and hey ho. Barely functional and certainly unpleasant. Right, here we go. Flix Bus ride. Looks like an old bus, doesn't it? Yeah. Patricia's seat's broken.
Should have been retired.
The USB doesn't actually work. Physically it's got a toilet on board, but it says there's no service.
I think he doesn't want to clean
it says toilet in name only. So, yeah, we've already been told got too much in our little native things. I think it's going to be a long...
it's going to be a long trip.
Long trip, yeah. 9.5 hours, but probably feel like 29 and a half. Okay, wish us luck. So we're setting off, actually.
Change seats.
Change seats because, yeah, Patricia's was broken. And, yeah, setting off 5 minutes early, so good luck to you if you were going to be here on time. The 10:30 start. Oh, now we've got tinny music. Excellent. Good job we bought cans in Bucharest. Let's see. Update. We've just been told we can't put stuff in the nets. So can't use the toilet.
And
can't
why
use the
do
nets.
they put nets on
Exactly.
the seat?
We don't know. What do you think the jolly nets are for in Romania?
I don't know.
Anyway, happy days. And none of these work.
It's a wonder what that's seats.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I guess at least the motor's for working. You can use the motor when you're travelling. Tell you what, this is a normal big Flix Bus. Mind you, despite all that, we're getting to see some absolutely beautiful scenery. So this looks like 3 Flix buses here. We've pulled in about only about an hour out of Sighisoara. And then on the trip list it says 5 minutes, but he said 30. And there's a guy here, I can't get if anyone's buying them, but you can buy 3 of the little Mickey sausages and you get 3 slices of bread and some mustard for 8, which is about $1. Oh, for 7 actually, which is about $1. So you get 3 of them, mustard and bread for $1. Better than Bunnies. It's probably not the best real estate choice. But there's home swallows up there, and parents are rarely here. I guess when there's not a bus in, it's okay. So, first hour down, what are your thoughts?
Not bad. It was alright.
Yeah.
Got a new seat.
Yeah.
And,
You got reseated.
the lady across from us is off the face, but
Yeah.
it's all fine.
And yeah, we've moved around a bit, so we've both got 2. You've got 1 working and 1 broken seat, and I've got 2 unbroken seats. We've put our stuff on the seat. Well, we had to have the second seat really because we can't use the nets to put things in.
The guy doesn't know what the net's for. Just says if you don't use them, don't stretch them.
No,
It's not good.
don't put anything in them. And then we've stopped here for half an hour. It's 5 minutes on the schedule, but to use the facilities, which as we can't use the ones on the bus, Turns out Flix Bus doesn't actually own any buses. They're all franchised. So, or not franchised, but they use local bus operators. So I guess there's going to be a difference across Europe. But anyway, it's getting us from A. So we're catching up on our vitamin C. There we are. Trisha's got Lay's chips. $4.99. I think he charged $8 for those, but never mind. I guess, you know, we're out here.
That's $8.
Yeah. $4.99, $8. So you got a choice of prices. We've done an hour. So we've got
10 to go.
10 to go, yeah. Yeah. All good. Lovely scenery, beautiful countryside. I'm staying with the buses in sight because I really, as I said earlier, we left our initial stop 6 minutes early. And I read of a guy they stopped at a bus stop, fuel station kind of thing. And the guy was last in the queue for the loo, came out, bus gone. He didn't have his passport, his credit card, nothing with him. So he had to beg people to give him a lift. Flix weren't that interested, and he had a hell of a job because he was trying to get from somewhere in, I think it was Hungary, back to Amsterdam. So we thought we'd watch the bus and keep our passport and credit card in pocket. So meanwhile, on the Flintstone bus, we've been sat stationary for about 40 minutes. The Makito tool cuts out and the 3 drivers are at the back. No word. Trisha wants to get on the bus next door. Doesn't care where it's going. So we're just approaching the Romanian-Hungarian border. Now this is Romania, not in Schengen. This queue goes back for miles. Bus queue. Everyone's got out for a fag. But funnily enough, look, there's Romania. Air and sea borders. There's Schengen agreements, but the land border, no. That go back miles. I sat in this passport control queue. Been sat here probably about 40 minutes. 2 buses have gone through. We're 6th in line. Hopefully my maths is wrong. We haven't got 2 hours. So we've been here took over 2 hours now. And the passport's taken from us about 20 minutes ago, so I'm just sitting here waiting patiently. Okay. 2.5 hours now. We've got our passports back, but one guy hasn't had his passport identity card back. So, understandably a bit stressful. Drivers claiming no knowledge. Woman's got off, passport controls have handed them back. All a bit stressful. We'll just sit there quietly and wait. Back on the road. Border police came back on. Everybody was looking. There was a bit more argy-bargy and agitation, understandably. Anyway, turned out it had been dropped and it was sitting on the front seat. So there we are. Okay. Update, that's all done. We're in Hungary. Looks very similar to Romania, of course. Lots of crops, lots of organised fields. Alright, probably maybe a couple of hours to Budapest. Good to be moving. Well, 13 hours and 14 minutes later we have arrived in Budapest. And here in the bus station, how lovely is that?